and welcome to GreedFall. Now, I've been really excited to get to play this game. I've been watching it for a while. I really liked what I saw, and so I bought it. I have not played it before, as the title will say. This is my first time playing GreedFall. I'm actually here, if I press this button. True, it's my first time on the game. Let's make sure it can actually capture the game. GreedFall, please. No. There we go. Except it's a little big. There we go. Now you can see. It is most definitely first time. Listen to that loud music as I hit this confirm button. I'll see if it changes. Obviously I have to do a new game. I don't know, I guess. I'm ready for some really bad decisions, guys. Hello.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I thought it was a skeleton.
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh, I see. Her face don't. I don't know, I think I kind of like the original. A little closer to life, but Final Fantasy wouldn't hurt. There we go, facial hair. Like that tattoo he's got. Turn the camera. I just want a really good mustache, but I guess I'll have to go with that one. Looks serious in that. I don't want too bushy. I'll go with that one. Color, kind of like it. Just make him pale as fuck. That's me. Literal gold. No. All this crap. He doesn't look that old though. That's good enough. Eye color. I like the blue. Yellow eyes. Look this way, please. I'll take it. Next. No, I'm probably gonna go with magic. I like magic. I wanna have magic in real life. Focus on melee combat. One-handed heavy weapons. One-handed blades. Firearms. Ooh. Recommended attributes, strength and endurance. Recommended talents, craftsmanship, and vigor. Technical. On controlling the battlefield. Set an elemental trap. Firearms again. One-handed blades. Accuracy, agility, science, and lockpicking. Divine magic ring. Well, that's an equipment, not a skill. It's a ring. Ugh. Stasis. That's fun. Use offensive spells from a distance. One-handed heavy weapons. Wouldn't be one-handed quick weapons. I wouldn't be like burly if I mage, would I? Mental power, willpower, science, and intuition. I want to do crafting anyway. Strength. Okay. Got one remaining point. Probably need to put it in like mental power, wouldn't I? Because if I'm mage. Yeah, increase power spells. Alchemical preparations. Well, I want to be alchemist too. Maximum life. I just live longer than you. And it's not my magic. Spell duration. Ooh. Required to wear better amulets and necklaces. Name it, dude. Required to wear best rings. This ring is too strong. I don't have the mental capacity to wear it. Oh, charisma. Ooh. Slightly reduces merchants' prices and slightly improves your companion's combat abilities to increase the chance of success of some dialogue choices. Science. Make simple potions. Ooh. Allows you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive files. Ooh, they have explosive files. That's gonna be fun. Lets you pick simple locks. Enemy traps are easier to see. Gathering sites become easier to see. Slightly increases the number of ingredients and objects obtained through gathering and looting. Unlock and textual dialogue options. Allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. Well, lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increases the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. That's gonna be fun. But, right, yeah, I'm probably gonna get gathering and potion making, which I want potion making. Yes, great.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him.
Let's
He
look at my
should go and
painting,
inform
right?
the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Oh. Oh. His painting was far from being finished. Oh, I didn't mean to almost murder a guy. Where am I going? Super Waka. Werka peasant. Speak to the guards. No, I can't. I should go towards that. Go and say goodbye to your own mother. Yep. Didn't do that.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Bravo, mate. Oh, how do I do this? That attack is shield. Kick it! Fucking damage, huh? Well. Alright. I'll prove that you can fight.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Yeah. I think
No,
I got it.
thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Not really. No, this should probably prove useful. I'll use them as a meat shield if nothing else, right? Yeah, meat shield.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him
Oh, that way you
since.
meant by painting.
You know Constantine.
Town.
I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay. I got a personal bodyguard. I can't imagine that I'm gonna stay the game and royalty, but you know. Oh.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
And so very old.
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
Thought she'd give you something. What is it?
What is it?
Exactly.
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. be off.
What's all this floating stuff right there? Can the graphics be any better? I wonder. Nope, they cannot. Apparently they already loaded on Max. Well, if I'm still got some good frames about me, so that's good. I thought I was a royal. Let's see. Oh, is that where I came from? No. Looks like a town. Where's my castle? There was a courtyard and everything on the way there.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver.
Figured.
I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Kurt, yeah, I'll take him. Coin guard, huh? Relationship level suspicious. Friendship bonus craftsmanship. Yeah, I figured he's a good crafter. Mercenary.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
If I the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure, I will do that. As soon as I figure out how to get there. It's probably above me, isn't it? I'm gonna go ahead and say it is. It's 55 meters, 52 meters. Let's see for this way. It's palace. That's not my palace, that's a lot of bodies being burned. Oh, there it is. This is the Bridge Alliance ambassador. We have to. Yeah.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem
Yes,
slightly
I shall.
hesitant.
Yeah.
Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I'll go ahead and follow that.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Just can I rename myself later? I wonder. Do I look like a Lord Desade? I can't really zoom in. Who's this charlatan? We get to beat him up and take his lunch money. That's my hat.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion? Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Everything has side effects, dude.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness. We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Maybe I can get around this way. I'm gonna force it to drink his shit. That sounds like fun, man. That bird.
To my help, and death to the others!
Drink a potion.
I don't need no potion. You're the one who needs the potion.
Move away.
Blacksmith's gloves and some gold. I'll take everything. Cutlasses. They must have been protecting the stuff. Poison alchemist. I'll take this shit. The servant, the weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs, specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. These pages are covered in a small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. With the complexity of some recipe, leaves no room for doubt. Author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. We're gonna make him drink it if he's so knowledgeable, right? He knows what he's doing to people.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Maybe we can ask this guy.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
He doesn't have an option for him, so let's just walk on up. Let's get this door. Stairs, I wonder.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder?
Pretty much.
That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
You see, if his backstory is true, then I could help him leave the city, but that's only if I really believe him. This is my city as well. I'm not gonna get caught up in his illegal shit. Technically, what he did was manipulate people for experimental fodder. And right now, I have a reputation to uphold.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust. I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
Yeah, I'll go back. That's nice that I can skip back to him.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
That's a pretty good present. I'm gonna find the other ambassador about my departure. Yeah.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin
I'm
Constantine
sitting.
and I are
Too
departing
fast.
for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Both
The
of
Mother
those
Cardinal
things,
Cornelia
probably.
will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
No.
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls.
Pagans.
But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Well, I mean, it
I
wasn't
must be going.
illegal until the
Farewell,
smuggling.
Excellency.
But now that there's
May
smuggling,
the light
it's
guide
probably
you,
within
de Sardet.
my ability. What's the Q button do? Let's press and find out. Where's the move?
The merchant is there.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Uh-oh.
Some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco,
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious